Okay. Hey, Stacey.
Hi.
So, thank you for coming.
No problem.
Good to see you. Just, I understand when we talked on the phone, you said that this is your first time to counselling. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. Look. So, just wanted to know that there's no pressure. Okay. You can say as much as you want or as little as you want. Okay.
Sure.
I want you to know that I'm here to just listen to you and be here with you. Okay.
Thank you.
That's okay. And one other thing, is it okay if throughout I just write some notes, just so then that way we can keep a track of where to go next week and
Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
no problem at all. Wonderful. Alright, so first we're going to just discuss what's going on in your life and I think you said your work and a few other things.
Yeah, so I'm a chef, so I've been working in the chefing industry in kitchens, so just in really stressful environments. I have split shifts, so I'm working on lunchtime and on night time. I finish my shift most of the time really late, around midnight to 2 a.m. in the morning, which is really stressful. I get into a rush as well during the chef time, so when I finish work, I'm still a bit pumped up about what's happening.
Yeah, okay.
Most of the time, because I can't go sleep straight away, I just go party, which it's every night now and then, going with friends outside and party a lot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So just a bit, it's stressful.
So how often would you say you get sleep or how many hours?
It depends. Sometimes I'm gonna go out after my shift, which is from 2 a.m. till 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed and wake up again at 11 o'clock because my other shift is starting again. So it depends. Sometimes I'm just gonna go home and sleep. I try to have a nap on the afternoon as well, but it's not always easy because I want to do stuff in the day as well. I don't see much of the sunlight. Like I'm living more in the night time, which can affect I think my mood as well sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you say you feel it might affect your mood, in what way?
I don't know. Just being depressed and anxious, I guess. It's just rough sometimes. Like, being a lot by myself as well. And it's just,
Yeah, okay. So do you feel as though it's a good thing or a bad thing that you perhaps party every now and then? And why?
I can't really sleep, so it's good because it just keeps me busy. But yes and no, because I've been drinking a lot and it's been not the greatest.
Sure.
I feel really depressed as well and have a really bad anxiety and like I can't have a life, like a real life and stuff with people and can't meet a lot of people, just go with friends.
Okay, sure. Look, I think a lot of that does make sense because from what you've told me, you are under a lot of pressure, and you mentioned on the phone before you had a recent split with your partner and you work a lot and you have a lot of shifts. I can understand the fact that you may, feel a need to drink a lot and may struggle to be able to sleep. It's understandable and I can respect that. I just want to talk a little bit more about these issues you're going through and what exactly you feel you need to work on, because I just want to help you work through that. I think you said, was the main thing you wanted to work on trying to get more sleep, or was it that you're feeling a bit down or anxious?
Yeah, like maybe trying to get more sleep.
Yeah.
Just because I think that's important. I can't sleep when I don't go out. I just
Right, okay.
think about stuff and just can't sleep. I try to go home and just try to relax, and it's not working at all.
Right. What do you do to try to relax?
I'd like to go home and draw a bit, or even like pet my cat, or just like stay home and I don't know, have a hot shower and watch a movie, and it's just I get bored and I'd like just want to do something and just can't go to sleep.
How do you feel when you're drawing?
Yeah, relax actually. It's just really helped me. It's just I feel relaxed, I feel concentrated. When I finish my draw, I feel happy and content. I have time where I can't draw because I'm gonna start drawing and I'm gonna be unhappy no matter what I do. So it's sometimes it's just not the right thing to do, but sometimes it is.
Right, okay. That's right. You mentioned that you feel unhappy no matter what you do. Has there been a time where you can think of that you've felt genuinely happy?
Yeah, spending time with my family make me happy.
Right, okay.
Just having some time with them. Watching TV with my dog and my cats, and yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, right. How often do you get to spend time with your family?
Not often, maybe once a year, I think. We all ran like for Christmas, although it's just really hard to catch up, especially because I can't really take a day off with my work, because I need to be here on vacation every time.
I understand. How many days a week do you say you work?
6 out of 7.
6 out of 7 days a week you work?
Yeah.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so look, what we're going to do today is we've got a bit of an understanding of what's going on and why it is you can't sleep, and perhaps even that might be as to why you're feeling a little bit down as well, because a lack of sleep is not I don't think I'd be able to cope off a lack of sleep. It'd be very difficult.
Yeah.
But what we're going to try and do is we're going to try a few different sort of interventions and techniques just to see if they'll be able to benefit you at all, okay?
Yeah.
So I was thinking of using 3 different sort of things. One is called a miracle question. It's not actually a miracle. But just as an example, I would ask you what your ideal life would look like without the drinking and with a good sleep routine. First, I'll ask you, that question. Like, so what do you feel as your life would look like in an ideal situation?
I don't know. Well, maybe having a day job, I reckon. Maybe like having more of a quiet life, partying a bit less, but enjoying a bit more of my time. Having like a good friend around me and having a family. Maybe moving closer to them, I reckon. Being able to just take a day off whenever I want and having some rest. But yeah.
Yeah, okay. One other thing that I think we might do just towards the latter part for next week is I might actually get you to draw a picture of what your life is like now.
Yeah.
Any stresses put in there, like draw a picture of work, friends. Do you find friends as stress?
Friends?
Yeah, as in when you go out, do you find your friends to be stressful or just...
No, they're good ongoing people.
Right,
They are just, they're here to just party and have fun, and it's just a bit harder when I call them because I can't really tell them I'm not feeling great because it's not that kind of friend. Like, it's more my party friends. I don't really want to call them when I'm not doing well because I don't want to be a burden for them.
It sounds like to me you're under a lot of pressure at work, and the time you spend out with your friends is maybe something that you do even for your own sort of therapy, perhaps.
Yeah, trying to.
Okay.
Just keep me busy, not thinking about what's happening. I think just hiding my problem behind what I think.
Do you think that's a good thing to do?
I don't think it is, but I don't think I'm ready to. I wasn't ready to deal with my problem yet, but now I am. So I'm kind of unwrapping a bit everything and just hurt that. It's just when I wasn't ready and I just didn't have the power to do anything about it, I just kind of hide everything and just keep myself busy to think that nothing's happening.
Yeah, okay. Tell you what, you are doing a very good job considering it's just your first session to be able to talk about this much things.
Thank you.
You're doing a very good job, and look, just want you to know that we will be able to. Actually, is there anyone that you have to talk about with this? You said that there wasn't many people that you...
I have my friend. Well, I can talk to my friend about it. I have a really good friend. I have my best friend, which is live not too far from me. So
that's great.
And it's just she's busy too, and she works on a day job, so it's just harder to catch up because she's not as partying as I am. So most of the time when I finish work, she's already in bed, and most of the time when I go to work, she's already at work, so it's just hard to catch up, especially because I don't get much of a day off. So most of the time my day off is when she's working, so it's just harder to catch up.
And I guess that's where having a day job would be,
Would
as
be
you said,
easier,
preferred something.
yeah, especially because I would have day offs and I can take, like, I have the responsibility of running the kitchen at the moment, and it's hard because I can't just take a day off, because if I come back the next day and the kitchen is a mess and the thing wasn't done and nobody can rely on someone else than me, everybody's stuck, the kitchen is stuck, and the day after it's my own problem because I'm coming back to a messy kitchen and to an unhappy boss and to an unhappy team member and to an unhappy customer. And well, a customer can ruin your career, because if, for example, I have one of my employees, let's say, which doesn't do a right thing and just serve an uncooked chicken, and the customer gets a really bad sickness and end up by suing the restaurant, everything is gonna go back on me because that's my kitchen. I'm the head chef and I have to be here 24/7 to make sure that everything is fine. Because otherwise my boss gonna turn around and say, why weren't you here? Which is fair enough, but I just feel like it's sort of responsibility for someone of my age. And it's just like I was really enjoying the responsibility, but now I kind of want to settle in and just have more of a normal life. And it's just asking a lot of pressure. I don't think that this job is fit for me anymore.
Right, okay. So you say it's not fit for you anymore. Have you considered looking for other work, or?
Yeah, I did. I actually did. I just, like I said, I guess I just put everything behind the blind because I wasn't prepared and ready to do this change in my life. But now I think I am. So that's why I'm coming forward.
Oh, good on you. What sort of jobs would you look at?
I don't know, maybe more something like something, let's say a bit quieter, maybe in retail industry, just to start over, just have a better perception of the customer as well. Maybe working in a farm, just being a bit more outdoor, but that's the same thing. I need to find a good job in a farm, maybe like some winery or something. I want to learn new stuff. I want to have a day job and be able to be okay, the sun is done so I can't work anymore. Like, I think a farm job will be good.
Right, okay. So it sounds like a new sort of experience.
Yeah, just trying different things. I'm not quite sure yet, so I think I'm just gonna try to see what I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel, the sort of thought of going into a new job?
Excited. I'm really excited to learn new things. It's just have to prepare everything on my job at the moment to be able to leave.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right. And are you still feeling any of that anxiety or anything around this new job, or?
Yeah, definitely, because it's something new and unusual. So I'm always a bit anxious about going over there, but it's a good and exciting. Like, I'm just excited. Yeah,
No,
I'm more
great.
excited than I'm scared. When I'm going to my job, I'm more scared than I'm excited. It's getting,
It's a quick question. Where do you feel like you can be most yourself, though? Would it be your friends, work? Sorry.
I don't really know who I am actually, so it's why as well I feel like I have to do a change in my life, because I don't know myself really well, and I just don't really know who I am anymore.
Right.
Yeah, so I feel I just have to try different things in my life to find myself again and be able to define who I am.
Yeah, okay. So do you feel that maybe, getting a new job and rearranging things might help you to?
Yeah, definitely. It would help to know who I am, and I feel myself, especially when I'm drawing, just showing my personality and my expression.
Sure. So it sounds like that original life right now and that ideal life. The ideal life sounds as if it's that one that you're describing, the one where there's a little bit less anxiety and you can redefine who you are.
Yeah.
What do you think the steps are that we could take to get there?
Well, change job would be the first step.
Yeah.
Maybe get a bit more self-confidence with myself. Try different experience, have maybe new hobby and stuff. Have different friends as well, meeting different kind of people. Because for the moment, all my friends are really young and partying, but if I meet people which are a bit older and kind of a bit settled knowing, it's just gonna be better. Reconnect with my best friend,
Yeah, okay.
See my family a bit more maybe would help.
How often did you say it was that you saw your family, sorry?
Once a year.
Once a year?
Yeah.
Right, I imagine that must be tough.
Yeah, having more day off would help me as well, seeing them a bit more often.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
imagine. So one other thing that we're going to do, just because you are mentioning that there's still sometimes feelings of anxiety and stress. I'll just suggest one other thing. It's called the grounding techniques. Have you ever heard of grounding?
No.
Right. Okay. So there's 3 different ways we can do grounding. It's just simply so you can remember or recognize where you are and what's going on.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel as though things are a little bit too much, or?
Yeah, all the time. All the time. Having an adult life is not easy.
Yeah, exactly.
All the time I do. Especially when I work, when we have a rush, it's just getting a bit too much and I get angry. And I don't think that's the kind of person I am. I don't get angry often.
Right. So you don't get angry often. Is it just at work?
Yeah, at work, and I get angry for little things because I'm stressed over work and I'll get bitter and I'm gonna get like when a customer sends back an order asking to recook something which I know have been cooked properly, I just get angry when I should accept that sometimes I'm wrong and just get over it. But it's just with all the stress I haven't been able to see that.
Right. So what do you do when you're angry?
I just like swear
Yeah.
and bang things around and do it, but angrily.
No, that's alright. I can definitely understand that one. Just maybe we could try and incorporate those grounding techniques, maybe even within the when you feel angry. You could perhaps try and find something else you could do. Like, there's the 3 different ones. You could either just mentally say to yourself, little things like, what's your name, for instance, and just repeat out, who you are, and then Stacey, that is, and then count, to 10, count back down from 10. Another idea though is, it's called physical grounding.
Yeah.
When you just feel angry, what I do actually, because I've had this same sort of problem before, is just I've got a watch and a wristband. When I feel like I'm getting angry, I just, instead of getting it all out, just touch the watch to remind myself that I'm here. I remind myself my brother gave me this watch and he means a lot. And I touch the wrist and I remind myself my partner gave that to me, she means a lot. And it just sort of brings you back down to earth. Do you think that you have anything that you could use when you get angry like that?
Yeah, I could use my bracelet too, which all have meaning.
Yeah.
And look at my tattoo to really help because they all mean something.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. So I just maybe look at them and think about why I did it and how and when.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Alright, so look, I really appreciate your time today.
No problem. Thank you for listening.
Before I let you go, I will suggest that we try and meet back next week.
Yeah.
To try and work on some of the different things you want to work on.
Sure.
With the idea of the miracle question, it would be great if this week you could recognize the times when you're getting maybe a bit stressed and just draw down what you're feeling.
Sure, I'm gonna try to do that.
Yeah, and then next week when you come back in, we can draw an ideal sort of situation that you prefer, and we can work on how we can try and achieve that.
Sure.
That sounds great.
No problem. Thank you so much.
That's right. Thanks for coming in.
You have a good day.
You too.